Hello, hello, hello. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon. Whenever you come across this video, thank you so much for choosing to spend a little bit of time with me. Oh, I saw that. Listening to my jams. Anyways, I hope everyone had a fantastic weekend and a good new moon. Sorry, I've been kind of absent. Just getting some rest and things, purging, purifying, you know, the whole deal. But anyways, thank you to all the likes, shares, and subscribes, everyone who is booking, sending in, tipping the Clarista, making purchases off the website, pledges to the Patreon. I missed you guys too. Hello, hello. Purchases off the wish list and sending things to the P.O. Box. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So if you're seeing this, like when I'm, when this is posted or whatnot, we just went through a new moon. And it does feel like there is kind of this almost resurrection energy is what I was kind of feeling, almost like feeling like you might feel like, okay, I'm back, right? But there's also this energy too. Some of you are leaving something or disconnecting from someone, something. It just feels kind of natural. Like it feels like it's like time to move on. And this doesn't feel like there's really any like hard feelings. Really, it feels like, okay, it's just, time to go, you know what I mean? And I feel like there's really this energy of like, it's been a really good time and I've had a lot of fun, but I don't know what this is, but it feels good, but it also feels kind of like, this is sad, but it's the right thing to do type of energy. Yeah, I feel a little choked up, right? So anyways, but this is like a confirmation for somebody that it is the right thing to do. Okay. Whatever that is for you, if you're in that energy. Yeah, because expect powerful change. Like if you're choosing to walk away from something, there's something, it's like, and I feel like you intuitively know this, right? It's like something that's being replaced or something that is, this is also bringing in, I feel like this is going to help you bring some sort of personal issue to some sort of resolution here. Something that it's like, you know what, this could be the personal issue, right? Should I stay? Should I go? But you are finally, you're bringing this to resolution here, okay? And there's this fiery climax that's approaching with this powerful change. Some of you, there's like this urge to release. It's like you need to release something, but maybe you're unsure of what it is or who it is or, and for some reason I feel like you might be surprised as to what it actually is that needs to be released. I'm not sure. It's like, really, God? You're telling me I need to release my job right now? Like, that doesn't make any sense. Yeah, but there's some sort of, and make sure that you are, like, I'm not telling anybody to leave their job, right? Like, just make sure, but that's what came through is like this energy of somebody may have gotten that message, right? And it's like, I don't know. You know, there's this like, it doesn't make any sense or something. But also, too, there is this energy of like, you know, there's something, yeah. Okay. Let's see. Okay. So we have communication is key at the bottom of the deck, but I really feel like this is communication with your divine team here. Okay. I feel like there's some, like, it feels like there's big things happening, big shifts, big changes. Okay. I feel like you've been going through a season of like, you know, big internal shifts and changes. And it almost feels like you are being navigated through the changes that are happening in the physical. And so that's why there's this energy of like, communication is key, because I feel like you're being guided through some very large shift or some very large change. And I really, honestly, I feel like there's like, some of you, there could have been this energy of like being in like two minds about something with this Gemini here, right? Like being kind of a little bit indecisive, but there's like really no space for that. It feels like there's like this uprooting kind of energy. We have Gemini down here too, so the answers that you need are coming here. Again, it's like this communication with it. Some of you might be really like feeling guided to spend a lot of time in silence or meditation, like quite a bit right now, okay? Or just like you know, connecting to what you know, however you get messages, however you know, it could just be living and being very observant through life. I don't know, you know, all of you kind of do your own practices and your own rituals and things like that. You know, but however, I feel like you may be feeling guided to really spend a lot of time, because it is kind of there is this energy of like helping you to balance this, it feels like there is this like new beginning of like having a balanced energy in the spiritual and the practical, right? So I could, okay, so they're giving me this energy of like, I could be talking to people who work in like spiritual fields, or like, just are like coming into spirituality. There's like this energy of like balancing. It's almost like an integration is what it feels like like an integration, you know, kind of some of you, it's like, you know, bringing your gifts to a level of like constant communication, being able to move through your day without having to necessarily like tap in, you know, take time to, I'm picking up on somebody very specific, who maybe typically always has to go into this like deep meditation in order to openly receive guidance. There is this energy of moving into a space in which you are able to do this, you know, like throughout your day, right? Like just like, you know, and you know, some of you are already there, some of you are, but there is this like shift that's happening there, that's allowing you to bring in this balance. There is this energy, though, that when this happens, right, don't forget about your meditative practices. Don't forget about getting centered and, you know, whatever, however you may do that here. Okay. For a lot of you, this is something that I feel like it's not necessarily anything that you've been closed off to, but maybe you've not necessarily been aware of exactly, there's like this veil that's being removed that's allowing you to be more aware of just how prevalent, how like all of the answers are not like, I want to say like they are within you, but because of that, because your external world is a reflection of your internal world, the answers are like all around you. And it's like you're opening up to this awareness, and it's like redirecting your attention, or like shifting or changing, like I said, there's like something that's, you know, it feels like there's like a door that's closing, but it's not out of, it's just like something it's time to move on. Or it's like, maybe it's like the door is not closing per se, but it's like you're walking into an extended room. You know what I mean? Like it's like this, it's through the same door, but it's like different, right? You're showing up differently, or you are, you know, that's what this really feels like here. And there is like this, I feel like part of, for some of you, for a select few of you, part of this like release and being able to, because there is this little like, I feel like this new moon really brought in this energy of like, yeah, okay, I get it. Yep, it's time to, you know, go into this next space. It's really comfy and cozy in here. You know, I really got used to it in this room, but I understand that I need to go into this next room, because I'm just kind of like, there's this energy of like outgrowing that space or whatever. But part of, there's like this energy of like moving past some sort of like egoic pride, something that is just human nature, right? That is like, you know, encouraging you to, you know, there's something in particular about this like extended part of the room. Like you may have stepped in there and walked back out, or you may have, you know, peeked in there or something, or maybe you haven't, you know, and the door is just opening, but it's like there's this energy of like, but I'm comfortable here, you know, but I see this new moon really kind of bringing in this resolution, right? Like the answers and the, because there's almost this energy too, where intuitively you knew there was like this extension of the room, or this like new, you know, and it's like, but you didn't know what was on the other side, right? And that is very uncomfortable. What if I hate it over there? What if I, you know, it's kind of reminding me of like, you know, going to the same restaurant, but deciding to try something new. And there's like, it's like, but what if I don't like it? What if I absolutely hate it? Well, that's okay. You know what I mean? Like you, you tried it, you know what I'm saying? But I honestly, I feel like the divine is like opening this door, knowing that you are going to love it over here, right? It's like you began to really love it over here, but it's almost, I don't want to say it's just you're outgrowing it. You know what I mean? Like you've outgrown the tank. You know what I'm saying? And so yeah, so there is this, and I feel like this new moon, the energy is bringing in just almost this comfort, this peace, and being able to navigate this transition. Okay, so I feel like the divine is really wanting kind of a lot of attention for you. There is some sort of like upgrade, some sort of like integration, some sort of like navigation, guidance, or something that is wanting to come through. It's almost this energy of like wanting to so I'm picking up on somebody who maybe hasn't checked in with their guides in quite a while, right? Like, and so it's like, hey, we've got a lot to say, like knock, knock, knock. Okay. Like there's been a lot going on, and yeah. And so, yep. Okay. Okay. Yeah, look. Bring love into the situation. Step out of your comfort zone. Some of you are like being, it feels like maybe like rescued from a situation. And that's why it's super important to connect with your guides. There's something about like getting kind of swept up in some sort of energy. Or for some reason, there's this energy of like I don't know if your house is feeling, somebody very specifically, it feels like there is some sort of stagnancy, or maybe like you feel like stuck in a house, or like you cannot move in a house. Like there's kind of like this energy of like, and it's because there, like, it honestly, what I'm seeing is like, it looks like it's like energetically full. Okay. There is this, somebody needs to kind of like cleanse the energy, cleanse the space. But there, it feels like a flush, or like a purge, or, and I feel like it feels like this inside the house, because again, that's like a reflection of like you. So there's like this energy of possibly you've been like working on a lot of things, but for some reason it's like still taking up space. It's still, and it has you feeling like possibly stagnant or something like that. I feel like that could be too why your guides are wanting to communicate with you, because they're wanting to give you, like, I'm hearing like special instructions on how to like flush out this energy, because for some reason it's not, you know, the Schumann resonance typically helps us like with that, like releasing and bringing in the new and all of those things. But for some reason, this energy has like grown stagnant. And that's a very specific message, like maybe for a couple of you. I don't know. Something may have happened during Cancer season. So is that June and July? Something may have happened during Cancer season, and this could be like related to that. Something about some sort of position or like it could be like a work position or like I'm hearing like something opened up. Something may have opened up in Cancer season. And there's been like this energy of, yeah, this could be like a you know, like a new spiritual gift, a new guide, like different guides, like opening up different, you know, more different wisdom, a different lifetime that you're like accessing like wisdom from. Like there's, and it feels like there's something, yeah, some of you have been working through, it may feel like there's something that has like come back around that you're like, damn it, not this again or something. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know what this is, but you're like, are you kidding? And it's because it's like something in Cancer season. You like accessed like a piece of you, a part of you from possibly a different lifetime. And some of these things, these repeating cycles, right, you've really been dealing with for like many lifetimes, right? And so some of them, they're going to take longer to bring to conclusion. But trust and know that you will do that. But it's you know, some of these are very deeply rooted, but there's something about connecting with, like, again, something opened up and it kind of, but for some reason there's like this integration. This new moon is bringing the integration of certain parts of that version of you, of that, you know, maybe what you did in that lifetime, or just your energy. I'm not sure here, okay, but it feels like again, connecting here, tapping in. I'm seeing somebody who maybe runs and they're able to connect with their guides when they're running or working out, some sort of like physical activity, right? You know, there's like this energy of some of you meditate better while you're busy, okay? And that could just be like a neurospicy thing, and that's okay, right? Like yeah, okay, so whatever it is that you opened up, it is helping you call back some power or align with some. It feels like this could have been a lifetime in which you were like really, really in your power in this lifetime. Okay, it could have been a lifetime where, you know, something very traumatic happened that kind of set the tone for, you know, it's taken you a while to move past something, or you know, I don't know. I just feel like there's, but it feels like it's like you were like the like extremely authentic during this specific energy. And this person, this version of you, this whatever is, I feel like they're wanting to communicate, and or like ancestors. We just got the ancestors out here, but like, and or the, you know, the ancestors from that time, or it almost feels like, you know, there could be like a whole like family, like a whole soul family that's like coming forward. Okay. Yeah, truth here. Yeah, you could have been very grounded during this lifetime as well. Like, this feels like something that was a long time ago, something before a lot of shit happened, right? Like, you know, and it feels like, yeah, they're wanting to teach you something, or just bring you back to this energy, remind you who you are. And they're also wanting to navigate. They keep going back to this like acceptance, and they're wanting to navigate this like moving on type energy, resurrection type energy, coming back the same but new. You know what I mean? Like, it's like modern vintage type shit that's going on here. Okay? Like, like same old antique, but just updated. You know? Like that type of thing. You know? Because something about antiques or like updating furniture or something might be significant. It just might be something that you like to do, or like, you know, some people do that as a hobby. Yeah, for some of you, I mean, like these, like your guides, your ancestors, whatever, your divine team, whatever you want to call them, they're like really coming through and helping to navigate something. Yeah, they're reminding me though, they're saying it again, that somebody's been like rescued from something here. It's probably, you know, some sort of like, you know, silly magic or something like that. Somebody playing with the wrong stuff. I don't know. I kind of want to know though what you've been Some of you, this has been like it's like a, you know, it feels like you're stepping into a whole nother lifetime, right? The rescue was from this past, okay? And it's almost like you are like, they're giving me like this is weird, like a comparison, like operation. You know, I've talked about that before, but I mean, like, so there was like the, you know, pre-op, like they prepare, right? And you kind of just like wait in one room, and then you go in the operating room, and then there's like the recovery room, and then there's like the, you know, sometimes depending, right, they'll take you into like another, like an extended recovery room. I don't know, I could be wrong, but it feels like it's almost gonna feel like you are finally getting to go back home, and like back home, it's going to feel like, yeah, we have awakening here. It's going to feel like you yeah, picking up on that energy from the very beginning, like that I'm back type of energy, right? Like yeah. Whoops. Okay. All right, what have they been rescued from? Maybe some sort of like religious, yeah, because for some of you, this part of who your authenticity is, your authentic being, your natural heritage, things like that, like it is not... It is not religious, right? It is, and some of you maybe could have dealt with, you know, a lot of the beliefs that were projected onto you, you know, just through parents or society or whatever. Kind of gives you this energy that like you're the bad guy, okay? And there's something about you moving through this in some type of way. And it's like moving into an energy where it's almost like you can trust yourself as well. Yeah, there was some sort of ritual here that was blocked. Maybe by some air sign female here. There's a priest that's going through some endings here, okay? And I'll be honest, I didn't really, I don't know. There's a priest that was in some shit, okay? Okay, it may involve children. I don't know. And that's no, we act, it's terrible, but it's not like, but there's a specific priest that is, that's going to be experiencing some sort of endings. And it doesn't have to deal with children, okay? Somebody could have been doing some sort of voodoo on a child or through a child, okay? A child could have been doing some sort of voodoo. Probably not, but maybe. There's an energy that's being like you're okay. So you were rescued from an energy. It's this priest. I don't know who this priest is. Okay, but they can't cross here. Okay, they cannot. A priest or a pastor or something. Somebody, but and then there's a rich girl involved. But I think this rich girl's just mad. I don't think she's... For some reason, this priest feels kind of like a predator in a way, okay? There was some sort of voodoo that was done. And I feel like it could have involved a child here, okay? Somebody could have been trying to do some sort of voodoo on a child to get to you here. Yeah, but there's this energy of you, again, being rescued. Like, it's like you're moving on, or you're, remember that energy of being uprooted. Some of you might actually move. Some of you might receive a house as a gift here. or there's like something about a house, something in a house, something. But I feel like there's something that's being blocked, right? Like they cannot cross this here. Okay. Interesting. This is like somebody, like some sort of third party here that created some sort of false narrative about your pathway, right? Especially if you are in some type of like spiritual practice or some type of healing work, or you communicate somehow, or you're some type of influencer or something, or even just in general, some sort of, there is this energy of creating some sort of false narrative saying that you maybe are manipulative. You manipulate people here, okay, in order to become successful or something. There's some sort of manipulation, but I feel like they whoever this was knew that there was like that you had some sort of real faith here. But they wanted to send some sort of attack or some sort of abuse, mental, emotional, whatever, because they wanted to change the way that you appeared, right? The way that you appeared was single, sexy, and successful with faith, okay? But they wanted to, because they had possibly created this false narrative about your path, right? This is somebody like, somebody from the past, that maybe you left behind here, talking to somebody else, talking about, oh, well, this person is just, I don't know. I don't know what they could have said, but basically just completely created a false narrative around who you are and what you do, or the path that you're on. We also have but you've moved away from, I feel like, from these people, because it's like they can't get to you here, okay? So either you recently have been rescued or you were rescued before. Time is it? Okay. Yeah. So basically, I feel like this message is, yeah, there's some sort of destruction that's happening here. And like, I don't know, you were rescued from this. And I think it's like literally all leading up to where you are now with this new moon bringing in this version of you that is the most authentic version of you. And I think that it has nothing to do with perfection. I think it has everything to do with just being who you are, right? And so there is this energy of like, yeah. Yeah, there's some sort of animosity because if you have any gifts, right? And gifts could be like healing gifts, spiritual gifts, but also like you know, maybe you make a product, or maybe you're an artist, or maybe you are, you know, something, and you're like, people trust you, right? Like you do good business, you do good work, something, you know, even if this is even in your own career field, right? Like people trust you, you do a good job, and somebody's mad about that. They're mad about that, and so they may have tried to send something to your household or like to a child. I'm telling you, something about a priest and a rich girl here, okay? Yeah. But I feel like you were pulled out of this environment like a while ago, to be honest with you. This feels like, and it feels like everything is like led up to now. And there's almost this energy of being able to look at the bigger picture to help bring in further clarity on why things happened the way that they did, on how you got where you are now, on this energy that is coming through, you know what I mean? And like, so there, it does seem like this is a really good time for introspection and kind of like almost like seeing things clearly, right? Like getting the full picture, and being able to understand, and it has to do with allowing yourself to first, you know, move into this energy, move into this like extension of you or something here, okay? Move into your north node, yeah, into this high honor. Like, it's like you've always been this high honor, but it's like seeing yourself in this way as well, without ego, right? It's like understanding and knowing like, okay, yeah. Okay, like I have, you know, what I bring, okay. That's it. So earlier while I was sitting outside, And I was just like sitting in the sun, listening to all the different sounds, right? There was like different birds that were chirping and grasshoppers and, you know, different sounds. And it was absolutely like magnificent to just sit there and listen to all of that kind of work together. I think I heard like a frog, and like it just created like this beautiful like melody. And it just, so there's something about like, you know, there's like this realization of like being a part of something that's bigger, but knowing that your part is just as important, right? Like there's something about like seeing you, like recognizing who you are, like realizing yeah, because some of you, it's like you've been moving out of this like space where you were holding yourself very, very small here. And again, it doesn't have anything to do with perfection. It has everything to do with just who you are, your heart, your gifts and your abilities. There's like this energy of moving out of your head and just like moving forward, like not, you know, it's like this energy of like, come on, we've got work to do. Like, quit overthinking this shit. Just do it. Just, you know what I mean? Like, it's like, I feel, but, you know, not in a bad way, right? Not in a like, you know, but I feel like this, especially if this is like, if there's like an older, you know, a version of you from another lifetime that's like coming through. It's like, you know, you're overthinking this. Like there's something that you're like overthinking, and they're like, come on, just like, let's go. Like, you know what I mean? Like, just do it. You know what I mean? I don't know what it is. So yeah, for all of you, it's going to be different, but yeah, you're ascending here. Okay. I keep picking up on this energy of somebody just like showing up, okay? Be mindful. Be mindful of somebody just showing up. Yeah, there's a thief. There's a thief that may be traveling to the starseed, okay? Yeah, they're going to show up in lustful energy. Yeah, watch out for this person. You'll be able to pick up on that, though, pretty quickly. So, I like this energy, though, okay? Because I feel like this new moon is really just, like, ushering it in. And I feel like you may just be, like, naturally, yeah, Earth Angel, in this, excuse me. In this like reflective energy, or like, you know, this these guides, or this you know, old version of you is like really coming back to life, right? And it could have been the one, you know, the version of you that was like really persecuted, right? So, and it's not to say that you know, again, it's like the modernized vintage, you know, it's like you're not, yeah, anyways, you get it. So, I like this. I like this energy. Yeah, Ace of Swords. So, alright, cool. love you guys. I love you. So if you feel so guided, right, like, only take it if it resonates. Spend some time, and however you best connect with your divine team. So if that is not sitting still in silence because you can't sit still, and you know what I mean, and you do better with being out in nature or going on a jog. I'm actually seeing somebody like walk over a bridge. Or doing yoga or cleaning or whatever it may be, right? Listening to music, dancing, however journaling, or a lot of you get communication from your guides in so many different ways. If you feel so guided, spend time, okay, really connecting with, because I'm telling you, there is like this very powerful version of you that is here to help you shift into this. It's like to help you integrate wisdom and gifts and parts of you that you are, that just come naturally, and it's yeah. And I feel like with this, it is going to be so much like easier and also more natural for that energy of that, leaving, walking away from, something or someone or some place that you've been guided to do that. So any hoots. Love that. Love you. I love you guys so much. Earth signs, those will be posted on Patreon today. Sorry. No, thanks. Thanks, Crystal. Yeah. Live your best life. Live your best life. But, okay, guys. I love you. I love you. I love you. I hope that you have the very best day. Yeah, no, I totally get that, Tink. Do whatever you want. It's all you, dude. All right. Yeah, we'll see you guys. Happy birthday, Antoinette. I didn't see that. But yeah, we'll see ya when we see ya. And I love, love, love you.